Welcome back to another invigorating episode of Journey to Success. I'm Emily Carter, your host, and today we're diving into a topic that fuels every facet of our lives: boosting vital energy. Joining us is an extraordinary guest, Dr. Sophia Bennett, a wellness coach, best-selling author, and vitality expert who's inspired thousands to live with radiance and purpose. Sophia, it's an absolute joy to have you with us today.
Thank you, Emily. I'm truly thrilled to be here and explore a subject that's not just about staying awake but about igniting a spark that powers your dreams, relationships, and every moment with vibrancy and meaning.
I'm so excited to soak up your wisdom. Energy often feels like it's slipping away in our hectic world. Sophia, let's start with a big picture. Why is boosting vital energy so essential for success and well-being, and how does it shape our journey?
That's a brilliant question, Emily, and it really gets to the heart of why vital energy is so crucial. Energy is the lifeblood of everything we do. It's what allows you to chase ambitions, nurture connections, and find joy in the smallest moments. Boosting it is essential because it sharpens your focus, strengthens your resilience, and amplifies your zest for life, enabling you to tackle challenges with clarity and enthusiasm. When your energy is low, life feels like wading through fog. Tasks pile up, creativity stalls, and stress creeps in, dimming your potential. But when your energy is high, you're unstoppable, able to create, love, and thrive in ways that align with your deepest values. It's not about burning brighter than others, it's about sustaining a glow that lights your unique path to success. I think of someone like Serena Williams, who channels boundless energy into every serve, saying, "You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. That makes you a winner right there." Her vitality not only won her 23 Grand Slams but also fueled ventures in fashion and philanthropy, showing how energy drives impact across domains. Early in my own journey, I was a nutritionist in Portland, running on empty from long hours, poor diet, and no rest. I'd drag myself through client meetings, my patience fraying, my passion fading. I wasn't showing up as my best self, my work suffered, and I felt disconnected from my purpose. But when I started prioritizing energy, through better sleep, mindful movement, and intentional nutrition, everything changed. My enthusiasm returned, my practice doubled in size, and I wrote books that now inspire thousands. Vital energy isn't just a boost, it's the foundation of a life where you can pursue your goals with confidence, connect deeply with others, and savor every step of the journey.
That's such an electrifying perspective, Sophia. Energy as the lifeblood of our dreams. Serena's unstoppable drive is so motivating. You mentioned your own transformation as a nutritionist. Can you walk us through how someone can start boosting their vital energy, especially if they're feeling exhausted or trapped in a rut?
Absolutely, Emily. The first step is to prioritize restorative sleep. Sleep is the cornerstone of vitality. Without it, your body can't repair, your mind can't focus, and your spirit feels heavy. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly, ideally at consistent times, and create a wind-down routine to signal rest. Dim lights, skip screens, maybe read or meditate. It's not about perfection but about giving your body the chance to recharge. I draw inspiration from Arianna Huffington, who transformed her life after collapsing from exhaustion, saying, "We are not machines. We are beings that thrive on rest." Her advocacy for sleep through Thrive Global has reshaped how we view productivity. When I was burned out, I'd scrape by on 4 or 5 hours, glued to my phone till midnight. I'd wake up groggy, my client notes sloppy, my mood sour, I was barely functioning. Inspired by Huffington, I set a firm 10 p.m. bedtime, swapped my phone for a novel, and sipped chamomile tea. Within days, my clarity returned, I listened better, my advice landed deeper, and I secured a major wellness contract. I coached a client named Sarah, a high school teacher juggling grading and parenting, surviving on coffee and 6 hours of sleep. She felt like a zombie, unable to inspire her students. We used Huffington's approach. She aimed for 10:30 p.m., journaled worries to clear her mind. Her energy surged, she redesigned her lessons, led a school play, and felt alive again. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a non-negotiable spark that fuels every other effort, giving you the vitality to break free from exhaustion. Another foundational step is to move your body with joy. Physical activity, even 10 minutes of walking, stretching, or dancing, releases endorphins, boosts circulation, and clears mental clutter. The key is choosing movement you love, so it's a treat, not a chore. I learned this from Michelle Obama, who says, "Exercise is a celebration of what your body can do, not a punishment for what you ate." Her Let's Move campaign and personal fitness routine power her radiant energy. I used to sit all day, my back aching, my mood flat. I'd tell myself I had no time. Obama's joy shifted me. I started dancing to soul music every morning, just 15 minutes. It woke my body and spirit, my energy soared, my workshops filled up, and I felt like me again. Sarah tried it, too. She loved nature, so she walked her local park daily. Her fatigue lifted, her creativity sparked, and she earned a teaching award. Movement isn't about marathons, it's about small, joyful bursts that ignite your vitality, pulling you out of any rut.
Those are such radiant starting points, Sophia. Restorative sleep and joyful movement. Huffington and Obama make it feel so accessible. But what about when stress or overwhelm, like endless work deadlines or family responsibilities, drains your energy? How do you recharge in those moments?
Oh, Emily, stress and overwhelm are like storm clouds. They can block your energy's light, leaving you feeling like you're running on fumes. The key is to weave in micro-restorations. These are brief, deliberate pauses, 3 to 5 minutes, to reset your nervous system. Think deep breathing, a stretch, or even closing your eyes to listen to a favorite song. One powerful technique is box breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. It slows your heart rate and brings calm instantly. I draw inspiration from Nelson Mandela, who maintained his energy through unimaginable pressure, saying, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." His ability to find calm amid chaos fueled his leadership. When my schedule was packed, back-to-back clients, book deadlines, I'd push through, my chest tight, my focus fraying. I was short-tempered, my work sloppy. Mandela's resilience inspired me. I started box breathing between sessions, just 3 rounds. It was like hitting a reset button. My mind cleared, my patience returned, and I delivered talks that drew standing ovations. I coached a client named Michael, a nurse working double shifts, overwhelmed by patient demands and home stress. He'd collapse nightly, drained, snapping at his kids. Inspired by Mandela, he tried micro-restorations, 5 minutes of breathing in his break room. His energy steadied, he connected better with patients, led a hospital initiative, and found joy at home. Micro-restorations aren't time-consuming, they're time-creating, restoring your vitality even under pressure. Another vital strategy is setting energy boundaries. Protect your reserves by saying no to low-priority tasks and carving out time for what truly recharges you, whether it's a hobby, quiet time, or loved ones. I learned this from Oprah Winfrey, who guards her energy fiercely, saying, "You can't pour from an empty cup, take care of yourself first." Her boundaries sustain her global impact. I used to say yes to everything, extra meetings, favors, until I was a husk, my creativity gone. Oprah's wisdom changed me. I blocked 2 hours nightly for yoga or reading. My energy doubled, my books hit bestseller lists, and I felt whole. Michael set boundaries, too. He capped overtime, reserved evenings for his daughter. His mood lifted, his care improved, and he won a nursing award. Boundaries and micro-restorations don't just shield your energy, they amplify it, letting you shine through life's heaviest demands.
That's so empowering, Sophia. Micro-restorations and boundaries as energy lifelines. Mandela and Oprah make it so vivid. You've mentioned incredible figures like Serena and Huffington. Are there other famous people whose vitality inspires you?
Oh, absolutely, Emily. Vitality radiates from so many extraordinary lives, each showing us how to cultivate energy with intention. Take Maya Angelou, who carried herself with infectious zest despite hardship, saying, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." Her energy poured into her writing, activism, and teaching, creating I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. When my workshops felt flat, attendees disengaged, I leaned on Angelou's spark. I started morning walks to clear my head, letting nature fuel me. My delivery came alive, my sessions sold out, and I connected deeper with audiences. I coached a client named Olivia, a chef whose long hours left her listless, her dishes uninspired. Angelou's passion inspired Olivia to take dance breaks in her kitchen. Her creativity flared, her restaurant earned a Michelin nod, and she glowed with purpose. Another is Tony Robbins, whose high-octane energy powers days-long seminars, reaching millions. He says, the higher your energy level, the more efficient your body. The more efficient your body, the better you feel and the more you will use your talent to produce outstanding results. His rituals, cold plunges, meditation, drive his impact. When I felt sluggish, my writing stalled, Robbins' intensity pushed me to try breathwork daily. It woke my mind, my next book flowed, doubling my readership. Olivia, inspired by Robbins, swapped late-night TV for mindful eating, her stamina grew, and she launched a catering line. Robbins shows energy is a choice, built through deliberate habits. Then there's Malala Yousafzai, who channels relentless energy into education advocacy, saying, let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. Despite surviving an attack, her vitality earned her a Nobel Prize. I coached a client named Ethan, a coder dulled by sedentary days, his projects lagging. Malala's drive inspired him to stretch hourly and hydrate, his focus sharpened, he built an app that sold, and he now mentors youth. These icons, Angelou's passion, Robbins' intensity, Malala's purpose, prove vitality isn't luck, it's crafted through choices that fuel a life of impact and joy.
Those stories are so uplifting, Sophia. Angelou, Robbins, Malala, they show energy's transformative power. What about when bad habits, like junk food binges or procrastination, sap your energy? How do you break free from those cycles?
Bad habits are like leaks in your energy tank, Emily. They drain you slowly, leaving you sluggish and stuck. The key is to replace one habit with a life-giving alternative. Instead of fighting to quit, swap, trade soda for herbal tea, scrolling for a quick walk, or procrastination for a 5-minute task. Start tiny to make it stick, and build from there. One tool is a habit tracker. Mark each day you choose the new habit on a calendar or app to see your progress and stay motivated. I draw inspiration from James Clear, who says, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. His Atomic Habits has reshaped how we build better lives. When I was hooked on late-night snacks, chips, candy, I'd crash daily, my brain foggy, my coaching dull. Clear swap method changed me. I traded junk for sliced apples with peanut butter, tracking each swap on a sticky note. Within weeks, my clarity returned, my sessions vibrated with insight, and I landed a speaking tour. I coached a client named Rachel, a writer who procrastinated, losing hours to social media, her drafts piling up. She felt lazy, drained. Inspired by Clear, she swapped 10 minutes of scrolling for writing one sentence, tracking it in a notebook. Her energy lifted, she finished a novel, and it's now in bookstores. Swapping habits isn't about willpower, it's about voting for vitality, redirecting your energy to what serves you. Another crucial strategy is nourishing your body intentionally. Food is fuel. Choose whole foods like vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats, not as a diet but as a gift to your energy. You don't need perfection, aim for balance, like adding spinach to lunch or nuts for a snack. I learned this from Serena Williams, who says, I eat to win, not just to get by. Her disciplined nutrition powers her dominance. I used to skip breakfast, grab donuts, then slump by noon, my mood tanked, my work suffered. Serena's approach inspired me. I started blending smoothies, berries, yogurt, greens. My stamina soared, my workshops buzzed, and I felt unstoppable. Rachel tried it, swapping fries for quinoa bowls. Her focus deepened, her essays won awards. Nourishment and habit swaps don't shame you, they empower you, breaking energy-draining cycles and building a vibrant foundation.
That's so practical and uplifting. Sophia, swapping habits and fueling wisely. Clear and Williams make it feel so doable. What about mental energy? Sometimes it's not just physical fatigue, but a lack of motivation or mental fog that holds us back. How do you boost that inner spark?
Mental energy is the fire of your mind, Emily, and when it's low, whether from boredom, doubt, or fog, it can stall everything. The key is to cultivate moments of inspiration. Expose yourself to ideas that excite you, books, podcasts, conversations, or set a tiny goal that feels meaningful, like learning one new word or solving a puzzle. One tool is a spark list. Jot down 3 things that light you up: music, stories, nature, and dip into one daily. I draw from Maya Angelou, who said, "You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have." Her endless curiosity fueled her art. When my writing hit a wall, ideas dry, motivation gone, I'd stare at blank pages, feeling dull. Angelou's spark inspired me. I made a list: poetry, walks, jazz, and read a poem daily. My mind woke up, my chapters flowed, and my book topped charts. I coached a client named Lauren, a marketer bored by routine, her pitches flat. She felt stupid, uninspired. Inspired by Angelou, she listed loves, films, travel, and watched a documentary weekly. Her creativity flared, her campaign went viral, and she earned a raise. Inspiration isn't random, it's a habit that rekindles mental energy, clearing fog. Another strategy is decluttering your mental space. Overthinking, grudges, or cluttered to-do lists drain you, so simplify, write worries to release them or prioritize one task at a time. I learned this from Dalai Lama, who says, "A calm mind brings inner strength." His meditation powers his peace. I used to obsess over mistakes, losing focus, my talk suffered. The Dalai Lama's clarity helped. I journaled worries nightly, tackled one goal daily. My mind sharpened, my coaching soared. Lauren decluttered, listing tasks, focusing on one, her pitches sparkled. Decluttering and inspiration free your mind, boosting the spark that drives vitality.
That's so illuminating, Sophia. Inspiration and mental clarity as energy drivers. Angelou and the Dalai Lama make it so vivid. How do we sustain vital energy long-term, especially when life's demands, aging, or unexpected setbacks try to dim our spark?
Sustaining vital energy over the long haul is like nurturing a river. It flows strong with steady care, even through rocky seasons. One habit is establishing daily energy rituals. These are non-negotiable acts: 5 minutes of meditation, a morning stretch, a gratitude note, that anchor your vitality no matter what life throws. I learned this from Deepak Chopra, who says, "The energy of the mind is the essence of life." His daily meditation and yoga sustain his global influence. I start each day with a 10-minute stretch and a gratitude list. It centers me, my workshops radiate joy, my books keep selling. I coached a client named Anna, a lawyer whose court stress dulled her spark, leaving her flat. Chopra's rituals inspired her. She meditated 5 minutes daily, her focus returned, she won a landmark case, and her vibrancy lit up her team. Another essential practice is connecting with your purpose. Tie your energy to a deeper why, whether it's family, creativity, or service, to keep your drive burning bright. Viktor Frankl endured unimaginable hardship by anchoring to meaning, saying, "Those who have a why to live can bear almost any how." His purpose wrote man's search for meaning. My why, empowering others, lifts me through fatigue. It's why my practice thrives globally. Anna's why, justice for her clients, pushed her to jog evenings. Her stamina grew, and she now mentors young attorneys with passion. Purpose isn't abstract, it's a fuel that sustains energy when life feels heavy. Also, pace your energy intentionally. Life's a marathon, not a sprint, so balance effort with rest. Work fiercely, then nap, read, or laugh without guilt. Desmond Tutu paced his activism with joy, saying, "We are fragile creatures, and it is from this weakness, not despite it, that we discover the possibility of true joy." His balance reconciled nations. I used to grind non-stop, crashing hard, my talks fizzled. Tutu's wisdom taught me to rest post-workshop, maybe sketch or nap. It recharges me, my audiences feel my spark. I coached a client named Mark, a salesman slowed by age and quotas, feeling faded. Tutu's pacing led him to rest midday. He hits sales records and coaches peers with zeal. Pacing preserves your glow. Another key is curating an energy tribe. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, friends, mentors, colleagues, who radiate positivity and inspire growth. Michelle Obama says, choose people who lift you up, because those are the ones who will take you far. Her circle fuels her advocacy. I joined a hiking group, they energize me, my ideas flourish, my coaching expands. Mark found a mentor group, they sparked his drive, he's top performer, mentoring youth. An energy tribe amplifies your vitality. Finally, embrace adaptability. Life shifts, aging, setbacks, require new ways to fuel energy, like gentler workouts or shorter goals. J.K. Rowling adapted through rejection, saying, "It's impossible to live without failing unless you live so cautiously you might as well not have lived." Her resilience wrote Harry Potter. When a back injury slowed me, I switched to yoga, my energy stayed high, my books kept flowing. Mark adapted with lighter runs, his sales climbed. These habits, rituals, purpose, pacing, tribes, adaptability, build a river of energy that flows through any season, keeping your spark alive for decades.
Those are such vibrant tools, Sophia. Chopra's rituals, Frankel's purpose, Obama's tribe, Rowling's adaptability. It's a blueprint for unstoppable vitality. You've shared so many practical steps, but I know our listeners are eager for one more. What's a final piece of advice for those ready to boost their energy today?
My biggest advice is to ignite one energy spark right now. Vitality begins with a single, intentional act that honors your body, mind, or spirit. Think of Fred Rogers, who radiated warmth through small, kind choices, saying, "It's the things we do every day that make the difference." His gentle energy touched millions, proving you don't need grand gestures, just presence. For me, it was that first morning dance, a simple step that unleashed a life of passion and impact. One last story to bring it home. I coached a single mom named Lauren, a cashier working grueling shifts, feeling like life had drained her dry. She'd come home too tired to play with her son, believing energy was for other people. We looked at Nelson Mandela, who sustained his fire for freedom through tiny acts of hope, saying, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Lauren decided to try one spark, 5 minutes of deep breathing each morning. That small choice grew. She added evening walks, then healthy snacks. Her energy bloomed. She started leading her store's team, took night classes, and now inspires her son with her drive, even teaching him to garden. If Lauren can find her spark in the midst of exhaustion, so can you. Pick one act today, take a deep breath, sip water slowly, step outside and feel the air. That spark isn't just a moment, it's the beginning of a life pulsing with vitality, ready to carry you toward your dreams.
What a beautiful way to wrap up, Sophia. Lauren's story, alongside legends like Rogers and Mandela, shows that energy is within everyone's reach. Thank you for sharing such profound wisdom and practical steps. I know our listeners are buzzing with ideas to ignite their own vitality.
Thank you, Emily, and to all the listeners. I hope you feel empowered to light up your life with energy and joy.
And that's it for today's episode of Journey to Success. If this conversation set your spark ablaze, and I'm certain it did, please hit that subscribe button to catch every energizing episode. Share this with someone ready to shine, and join us next time for more insights to fuel your journey. Until then, keep boosting your vital energy, one radiant spark at a time.